There is a specific kind of travel memory that stays with people for the rest of their lives. And in my research, it comes up again and again in the same form. Not the destination, not the hotel, not even the experience itself.
It is the moment a grandparent saw their grandchild experience something extraordinary for the first time. A bison crossing the road in Yellowstone, waves at a Caribbean beach, the Grand Canyon from the rim. That shared moment of wonder is what multi-generational travel is actually about.
But the wrong destination makes that impossible. Too much walking for the grandparent, not enough excitement for the grandchild. Logistics that exhaust everyone before the memories can happen. I researched the destinations that genuinely solve this, where both generations are truly included. Here are the 7 best.
Before the list, 3 things every multi-generational destination needs. First,
Both seniors and young children need rest built into every day, and they need it at different times, which means the destination needs to offer genuine downtime options. Second, something genuinely exciting for the child that the grandparent can watch and enjoy without participating. And third, something the grandparent values that the child can discover through the grandparent's eyes. When both conditions exist in the same place, you have a multi-generational destination. Number 7, beaches Turks and Caicos. And I covered this resort in our Caribbean all-inclusive video, specifically as the best option for multi-generational trips. Here is the expanded version of why. For the grandparent, Grace Bay Beach is consistently ranked the best beach in the world. Calm, warm, turquoise water that stays shallow for a long distance from shore. Butler service at higher room categories. Multiple pools, multiple restaurants all included. Accessible beach entry. The pace is exactly as fast or slow as you want it. For the grandchild, Beaches has a water park on site, a dedicated kids program with age-appropriate activities from sunrise to evening, and the kind of beach environment that makes children genuinely happy for days on end. Shallow, warm Caribbean water, safe supervised swimming, sand castles, beach games. Every age from toddler to teenager is accommodated. The magic moment. A grandparent sitting in a beach chair at the water's edge watching their grandchild discover the ocean for the first time. Turks and Caicos is where that happens.
If you're planning something like this, a trip that actually works for both generations, not just one of them, that's the whole reason this channel exists.
hit subscribe now, because I've got 6 more destinations coming, including the one that might surprise you the most. At number 6, a destination that surprises people on a multi-generational list, but the numbers make an extraordinary case for it. Number 6, Washington, D.C. And before you say anything, hear me out, because Washington, D.C. is one of the genuinely great multi-generational destinations in the world, and it is almost entirely free. For the grandparent, the Smithsonian Institution operates 19 museums and galleries on the National Mall, all free, all accessible. The history, the art, the science, there is not a senior traveler alive who would not find something profound here. The Lincoln Memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the World War II Memorial. For a grandparent who lived through the eras those memorials represent, a visit carries weight that no theme park ever will. For the grandchild, the National Air and Space Museum is the most visited museum in the world for a reason. Rockets, spacecraft, flight simulators, and the actual Apollo 11 command module. The National Zoo is free. The Natural History Museum has a 45-carat Hope diamond and a Hall of Dinosaurs. These are not things children endure. These are things children remember. And the shared experience of a grandparent showing a grandchild the monuments and memorials of American history is something that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else. Number 5, Yellowstone. And Yellowstone belongs on this list because it delivers one of the rarest things in travel, a destination that produces genuine awe in both a 6-year-old and a 76-year-old simultaneously. For the grandparent, the boardwalk system around Old Faithful and the Grand Prismatic Spring is flat, paved, and extraordinary. You can spend a full day on accessible boardwalks, watching geothermal features unlike anything else on Earth. The wildlife viewing from your car is world-class, and Yellowstone has been producing wonder in visitors for over 150 years. For the grandchild, a bison walking 20 feet from your car window, Old Faithful erupting on schedule, brightly colored hot springs that look like another planet, bears, wolves, elk, and eagles. Yellowstone is a natural history lesson that no classroom can compete with. The moment a grandchild sees their first wild bison and looks back at their grandparent with disbelief, that is a Yellowstone moment. It happens on almost every visit.
Number 4, San Diego, California. And San Diego earns its place on this list because it has more genuine, multi-generational options within a small geographic area than almost any other U.S. city. For the grandparent, La Jolla, which we covered in our beach destinations video, is 20 minutes from downtown. The San Diego Zoo is universally regarded as the finest in the country and is fully accessible throughout. Balboa Park has 15 museums and beautiful gardens that are as good as any in California. The climate is perfect year-round. For the grandchild, the San Diego Zoo alone would justify the trip. SeaWorld San Diego, the USS Midway Aircraft Carrier Museum where children can sit in real fighter jet cockpits, La Jolla Cove with sea lions and harbor seals, Coronado Beach with its wide flat sand and calm surf. San Diego gives every generation something to get genuinely excited about before the trip starts. That shared anticipation is part of the experience. Coming up at number 3, a destination that has been perfecting the multi-generational beach experience for decades. Number 3, Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. And Hilton Head makes this list because the entire island is designed around a pace and environment that works for multiple generations simultaneously. For the grandparent, 12 miles of hard-packed beach that is genuinely accessible and comfortable to walk on. 60 miles of paved paths connecting everything without touching a road. Free beach wheelchairs. Calm crowd, older demographic. The kind of atmosphere that lets you relax without noise and chaos. For the grandchild, wide, flat, safe beach, calm Atlantic water, dolphins visible from shore, bike rentals, mini golf, resort pools. The gentle pace of Hilton Head is actually perfect for younger children who need routine and calm environments to be happy travelers. Hilton Head is the destination where grandparents and grandchildren end up doing the same things at the same pace because the island itself moves slowly. And slow is sometimes exactly right. Number 2, Walt Disney World. And I want to be completely honest about this entry before I get into the details. Disney World is not easy for senior travelers. It is large, it is busy in peak season, it involves significant walking, and the noise and stimulation can be overwhelming. But here is what Disney does better than any other destination for multi-generational travel. It cares about accessibility in a way that is genuinely impressive. Mobility scooters and wheelchairs are available for rent throughout the park. Every attraction has accessibility accommodations. The Disney Disability Access Service allows guests with mobility or cognitive needs to schedule ride times without standing in standard queues for extended periods. And for the grandchild, Disney World is the single most exciting destination a child under 12 can visit. Full stop. The joy on a grandchild's face at Magic Kingdom is something grandparents consistently describe as one of the great experiences of their lives. The honest watch out. Go in September or October, not July or August. Crowds drop by 30 to 40%, and the experience improves enormously for senior travelers. Stay at a Disney resort hotel so transportation is handled. And rent a mobility scooter before you need one, not after.
Before my number one pick, the planning mistake that derails most multi-generational trips before they even start.
Most families plan a multi-generational trip around the grandchildren's wish list. Disney, beach, theme park. And the grandparent goes along because they want to see their grandchildren happy. Here is what experienced multi-generational travelers know: the best trips happen when the grandparent has something they genuinely want to experience too. Not just tolerate, genuinely want. Before you book, ask the grandparent directly. If we could go anywhere, what would you want to see or experience on this trip? Then, find a destination that genuinely delivers on both answers. The destinations on this list all do that. The ones that do not should not make the cut regardless of how much the grandchildren want to go.
My number one multi-generational destination in the world.
The full list so far: number 7, beaches Turks and Caicos; 6, Washington, D.C.; 5, Yellowstone National Park; 4, San Diego; 3, Hilton Head Island; 2, Walt Disney World.
And my number one destination for grandparents and grandchildren. The Grand Canyon.
Here is why the Grand Canyon tops this list for multi-generational travel. It is the only destination I know where the reaction from a grandchild and the reaction from a grandparent standing at the same rim at the same moment is essentially identical. Pure, unscripted awe. For the grandparent, the south rim is flat, paved, and accessible for miles. The rim trail runs along the canyon edge with extraordinary views at every point. Free shuttle buses take you to every major viewpoint without walking. The visitor center and facilities are fully accessible, and the scale of the Grand Canyon, 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, over a mile deep, is something that takes a lifetime of experience to begin to appreciate. For the grandchild, the Grand Canyon is the most dramatic natural feature they will ever stand next to. Nothing in a theme park or a museum compares to standing at the South Rim at sunrise and looking at something that took 5 million years to form. Children are not bored at the Grand Canyon. They are silenced by it. The honest watch out. The Grand Canyon in July is very hot and very crowded. Visit in April, May, September, or October for ideal conditions, and book accommodation well in advance. Bright Angel Lodge inside the park is extraordinary, but fills months ahead. 7 destinations, 1 planning rule, and 1 number 1 pick that I believe genuinely delivers for everyone at the table. From the youngest grandchild to the most experienced grandparent. If you are planning a multi-generational trip, hit subscribe right there on your screen. New senior travel guide every Thursday, and our full guides to the national parks, Caribbean resorts, and U.S. beach destinations that we referenced today are all linked in the description below. Before you go, tell me in the comments, which destination on this list is your grandchild's dream trip? Or if you've already taken one of these 7, I want to hear how it went. And if you are planning a trip as a grandparent traveling solo with grandchildren, our solo travel guide for seniors is right up there. A lot of what applies to solo travel applies to grandparent-only trips too.
I am Richard from Rooster Roadie Travels. The road is wide open. Let us go.